Selfie.
He is not, but we are on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Failed Hero Points, an actual play of the Outlaws of Alkenstar Adventure Path in the Pathfinder 2nd Edition system. Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Hi,
Hello!
everybody.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello!
Hi.
Hi.
For the
Hi.
first time in what feels like a pretty long time, full house tonight. We've got Effigy Drums playing Angel Swordsborn the Bard, Moorbird playing Inari our Psychic, Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius our Gunslinger, oh boy, Scale playing Ruxel our Rogue, Patrick playing Kelvin our Inventor, UV playing Garai Deyu our Cleric, and the Davi playing Varilla Azast our Swashbuckler. How's everyone doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Good.
How are you?
So sleepy.
You know,
Well-
okay.
That was really good till I looked again at my character sheet to see I now remember that I lost like 300 hit points last session.
Oh yeah,
Negative
down and up,
300.
down and up and down.
Negative
And
300 is a lot of hit points to be down.
and don't forget whose fault it was.
We don't have to talk about that.
I'm sure it was my fault somehow, Father. Do not worry. I let you down.
Oh no, it was
The child has
definitely
spoken.
all nothing could have prevented Jacksonius from exploding everybody. So, yeah.
If I was a better child, they would not have had to do this. I'm sure. Whatever they did.
Probably not. Yeah, it's probably all your fault. That's what
Yeah.
most children learn, is that it's their fault that their parents had some malady exposed to them. Yeah,
Got a
That's
divorce.
yeah, exactly. It's all super healthy. But well, on that foot, what happened last time, guys?
We fought some smoky monsters and some splody boys.
That's actually it's truncated, but that's exactly what happened. Yes,
Smoke Monsters, Bloody Boys.
smoke monsters and splody boys.
One of the smoke monsters had some health that was already depleted a bit, which we assume is the one that ran over here in the first place.
Mhm.
And while technically were they zombie creatures, it was the tanks that were the splody parts and not the creatures themselves. Yeah.
Well, the
Boys
creatures
were
themselves
bloody.
did also explode.
Oh yeah. Okay. It was.
When you killed them, they exploded.
And
So that was fun.
the irony is, I was trying to test to see what they were weak to, and
You have a very good gun for it. It
Yeah.
was just a wrong time for that to happen.
What are they weak to? Did you find out?
You
I-
did.
Is it exploding your party members?
Let's see if you remember
I think
it.
it was slashing and piercing or something, or
A damage type, for sure.
I think it was piercing.
it was slashing. I
Slashing.
remember being excited to get up there with the a bastard sword.
First creature ever with slashing vulnerability.
It was slashing, and then they were undead, so vitality as well.
Kelvin also took a bath for once.
Elvin did take a bath, explored the underwater sea, and found just so
a
much money.
skeleton.
A skeleton and money, yes.
And a hatch that we won't talk about.
I forgot
Otherwise,
about that.
otherwise we
Don't-
all have to deal with lost
Don't
references
talk
again.
about it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you cleared out the control room where the smog monsters were, you took a dip in the cistern, and then you checked out this room where explodey zombies came out. You are doing this in order to clear out everything to make sure that Gloriana Button, the gnome whom you met who is hiding out in the maintenance shaft, is clear to operate the controls in the control room for you to drain the cistern and the lower levels of the lowest level of the Hydra Forge so that you can get down there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was not coast clear. We were like go do your job. She was like, do your job. And it turns out we were wrong.
I don't believe you that the coast is clear.
You can literally hear it moaning.
It was very much the like, you did check all the rooms, right?
Yeah.
I think you checked the rooms.
I said your words. Was it a I said your words situation?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Are we
s-
between combat? Are we outside of combat?
Yes, we are between combats. I like that as a every
I'm
other. Yeah, we don't talk about the other parts of Pathfinder. We between combats.
We're
Yes.
during combat or between combats.
I just see a lot of healing I need to do.
Yeah, you are currently betwixt combats.
Yes. Are we in my healing between combat phase or my healing in combat phase? Those are my two jobs.
Well, there's
I'm
some
not-
people that you don't have to heal, and by some I mean one, and then the rest of you, yeah, maybe. Adriel's had it pretty rough.
Yep. Hello, Uncle.
Almost all be gone.
We all just start lining up. Okay.
Question: has all of the flammable materials in this room been burnt off?
Yeah, that's the other part. I activated the things showing it as if it were rinsed out. It is not rinsed out.
Oh,
It is
okay.
still on fire.
Okay, then in that case.
Kelvin's moving to the middle of the catwalk before doing searing restoration on himself.
Yeah, it's also not like really on fire. This is just like chemicals all over the place. So yeah,
yeah,
you might want to
still.
get out of that room if you're going to
Moving
searing
out
restorate.
of the fire to burn yourself to healing.
It's a
Yep.
controlled burn.
I actually like that a lot. Patrick, you can give yourself an extra hero point.
Yay!
It's a good joke.
Solid.
Standing
To
up
show
here
you,
necessarily.
Good
yeah,
thing
to
I
show
didn't
you,
say a terrible one before.
to show you how bad it got last time around. Literally no one has any hero points marked on their character currently.
Oh,
And I wasn't even here.
Yep, you definitely had to spend one.
Do we all start with one, or are we still? rolling
Yeah, everyone
through?
starts with one. Everyone starts with one. That's how we work. Every session you start with one.
Is
Everybody
wounded the
gets
same
one.
as hero point?
Is what?
Nothing. Just jokes.
Oh, I missed it. I'm
Oh, wait.
sorry.
Is
I
wounded
need
the
to
same as
do-
hero point?
Sure.
Yes.
That isn't cool.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Well,
Wow,
Okay.
wow.
you take 4 fire damage, Kelvin.
All right. 95. Oops.
So you only get 20 of those 24 hit points back, essentially.
Oh, okay.
You still get to use the searing restoration. You just,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so I am
Not so
extremely
controlled burn.
partially. I am extremely sleep deprived. How do I do my out of combat heal that is guaranteed with my feet?
Assurance.
Yes, thank you.
Take off your boots first.
Is it treat wounds?
Yep.
Okay.
So did you say is this area still on fire, or is that
Just oily.
okay?
Just a
I was
fire
gonna say,
hazard.
do I need to run on here?
All right, so I've got a proficiency of plus 15. And that applies on top of the assurance 10. So that would be
No.
a 20. No.
Oh yeah. Yes. I think
Okay.
so, yes.
Okay. In that case, I can go and increase the DC to 20 then, because I'll pass that. So, my father and my
yeah.
uncle.
I was gonna say you should probably save me for last. Ironically, have
No.
some of
No,
the.
that's not how Gurdai treats you. You're your daddy. He has to treat you first.
Yep.
Thank you.
Line up, Dad. Yep. So Jacksonius, Adril, come on, school for me, baby, please. There we go. Virilla, and Ruxel first.
I'll get 25 or.
All of you get 25 back. Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah, I was ironically like the second to the last. I had basically the most
You-
health.
Yeah, you were down.
Aside from an iron.
You're only down 10 on top of that.
Yeah.
All right. And then I will do another round because there's still 3 of us that are not at full hit points.
I will go ahead and lay on hands myself in the meantime, since that also take 10 minutes, because...
Yep.
Wow, again, so many hit points.
Whoa. Max healing.
Wah.
Gurdai could not have healed any more.
I wanted to, but... Oh, Uncle, could you repair my shield?
I think
Uncle
you're going to
Kelvin.
have to specify which uncle
Right.
because you have
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
many.
I'm going to go to my uncle, who I've seen repair it in seconds.
There's really some aunts in here as well, right? Like.
I was explicitly told that you're my father and these are all my uncles. Yes.
Much like having all of the players in the party this evening, we got as many uncles as Full House.
No.
boy.
Do
Uncle
I need
Joey.
to take a hero point away?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So Varilla, you get the another 31, by the way. Kelvin, you get another 31. And I think that's everybody at full.
That should get everyone to full.
Yeah, okay. And then
then
I hold up
I-
my shield begging Uncle Kelvin to fix it.
I need a crafting check from
Okay.
Kelvin.
Okay. And yeet.
I'm assuming Kelvin has a repair kit, yes? Oh boy, uh-oh.
Oh no.
Firstly, does Kelvin have a repair kit?
Repair toolkit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It breaks in half.
It doesn't break in half. You just managed to not succeed on that first 10 minutes, but you can be doing this while...
No. He's got that feat.
What
The
feat?
The super fast fixing feat. We used it when I kept exploding doors in front of me.
Ah. The quick repair feat?
Yeah.
No. He doesn't. Oh, maybe he does. I had the wrong character sheet open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You also have an empty skill feat slot at 8th, Kelvin.
Oh, I do.
Calvin's so good he
Oh.
doesn't even need that.
You could have got the super fast repair.
Actually,
Quick
because
Rare.
Kelvin is a master in crafting right now, it takes 3 actions to repair. So,
Yep. Which is
not even a minute.
6 seconds.
So,
But he still failed.
in combat, yeah, he's failed, but he can. You know what? We'll just hand wave this. You're fine. You'll
Thank you.
get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Just
mean,
be at max. Yeah,
Yep.
you're good.
Yeah. Since 3 actions is 6 seconds.
Don't
And I'm-
worry about that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Uncle.
But that is good to keep in mind that Kelvin, if Gurdai's shield gets started to wear down in combat, that Kelvin can run up and 3 action repair it. Just have to prep for that. When you're legendary, it only takes 1 action, which is pretty awesome.
Damn. That's actual hand waving.
Pretty much.
That's like you get near something and it fixes itself.
You use the force.
Oops, I fixed it.
Heal
Oops,
my-
I fixed it again.
Heal my
I'm
child.
going to go back.
I fix your shield? Sorry.
Oh boy. All right.
No, thank you, Uncle. This is quite helpful.
Okay, everyone's healed up. Shields are repaired.
Hooray.
Adriel and Jacksonius are still breathing in the chemical fumes of the room,
Getting high.
getting
There-
super high.
Hey, man.
I think there's a door down here, everybody.
Yes.
There's a door in that room.
There's a
Yeah,
there is.
door.
Is you spot a door right there?
Yeah.
I spy.
There's
My
also a
chemical-
door on the other side of this walkway, across the
Oh, man.
catwalk.
Yep.
Oh man.
Does that door just lead to this hallway out here?
Do I
There's a door
still have?
here?
Do I still have the best chance of detecting traps?
No.
It
Unless you're
does-
talking about the door at the bottom of this hallway.
No,
So,
boy.
Perception.
Varilla, you do see that the door empties out into this hallway that you are poking through right now. There's also a door here, a door here, a door here, and a door here that you see.
There are so
Roland.
many doors down here, guys.
Verla knocks. Shave and haircut.
Just
On which
On the-
door? Oh, that one?
Yeah, on that one.
We
Yeah,
don't
right.
want any.
these are just offices, right?
Not 3 times.
What, you mean these 4 doors? You have no
Yeah.
idea. You haven't opened them. You don't know.
It's a mystery. Looks like the hallway maybe goes left here, also past the burning fire room.
It does seem to hook a left
Interesting.
to another door.
Yay!
So
many
start
options.
Opening
Let's
all
all
the
open
doors.
one.
What's
There,
behind?
so
I'll
I-
open one and
Yeah.
Yeah, at the
proc
same
4
time.
encounters.
Yep. Full Scooby Doo style. All right. I'll lift my shield up. And
I'll get in there.
open this door.
You're
Right.
opening the end door.
So we figured none of these are trapped. Is that what we're at this point?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to check for. I know before I had the best chance of detecting traps. Is that not true anymore?
Who has the best perception?
Me.
Then you
Right,
have the
plus-
best chance. Aside from maybe if Ruxel has a pretty high perception there.
So it's a plus 16.
Jacksonius has the highest perception with plus 20.
No. Oh, what? Where are you seeing 20?
What?
Oh, sorry, that's
deception. Yeah.
Wrong perception.
He's lying. He's like, no, I can see the best. Guys, please.
Jedi does have the highest by 1. Ruxel and Jacksonius are behind that.
That is without me being like hyper trained in it too. All right.
Just a
I
little
lift my heel.
Sure.
Okay. Actions. Raise.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Okay. And then I attempt to perceive.
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie. And that is going to be blind GM. And
You bet. You don't notice any traps.
Okay. I bravely open the door, expecting it to blow up.
Okay. Go for it.
I bravely run away.
Inside, you see a couple of beds. Actually, several beds. There seems to be 6 bunk beds in that room, as well as you see 6 foot lockers.
6 shoe stores?
Yeah, I would. You okay?
Yep.
There it is.
There's a whole bunch. There's a whole
Almost
bunch
did.
of people or uniforms that look like NBA referee uniforms.
I do not detect any exploding zombies.
Cool. Do you detect anything else?
You never do until it's too late.
That's true.
Okay, everybody else open their door.
This one's locked. Move on to the next one.
Do I see
don't notice any
anything
traps.
else? Okay. And I don't see anything else. Cool.
I'll roll a perception check for the door I'm in front of.
And yeah, Inari, that's just another 6 bunk beds and 6 foot lockers.
Okay.
That one's for Varilla and the door she's cuddling by.
Yep, you don't notice any traps.
Ooh.
That opens to a hallway. You see like some almost like pools underneath you.
She turns, hey, I can't do her voice anymore because I forgot it. Hey guys, this is important.
That
It
was
looks
definitely
important
not it.
anyway.
You see when you're looking into these pools, you see these kind of clockwork claws and filters like picking up bits and pieces of physical debris.
She's gonna take one step in just to look at it,
Okay.
and she's totally digging it because this is kind of up her alley.
It is
Do we-
cool.
Do we want to open these other 2 doors first, or?
Oh, we're already in the room.
Yeah, but,
I just mean as long as we're.
I mean, go for it, Jacksonius.
I just
Gonna
want
scramble
to.
back to the other doors.
agree as a
Yes,
group,
something
okay.
comes out, it's
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
go.
check. I'm checking this door then.
You don't notice any traps. 6
Oh,
bunk beds,
whoops.
6 foot lockers.
I opened it on the wrong. I
Alrighty.
don't know if it matters. the
Well,
wrong.
you opened the right one.
The wrong account opened it.
Oh, I see. I think you're fine.
Varilla's like, hey, should we just make sure nobody, forgot stuff in their foot lockers?
That's
Yeah.
probably a valid point.
That seems irresponsible.
We should just make sure that these are safe and all the goods within are safe in our pockets.
Hmm.
Calvin, you
Locking-
also don't notice any traps, just so you know.
Locking the doors would seem to be a more efficient way to do that, Uncle.
Another 6 beds, 6 foot lockers.
Yeah. So, nothing in any of these footlockers of value, or do we do another check for that?
Oh, they're all locked. So if Ruxel goes through, I will hand wave this. If Ruxel is opening up all of those foot lockers.
I will do just that.
Okay. You find about 150 gold pieces, just mixed across the whole thing. What looks to be 1 potion of some sort, and a wand of some sort.
Well, a wand certainly is intriguing.
Excuse me.
Can we try to identify that wand?
Sure could.
As I recall, Inari has quick identification.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Boop.
The wand is in chat.
Unusual object.
Exactly hit it. This is a wand of Shard Storm.
Oh, I
Hey,
sure
what?
stormed my pants.
This wand, it's got a carved dragon's head at its top and a polished metal sphere set in its midsection. You cast it just like a wand. It's once a day. The effect is you cast Force Barrage at 3rd rank. After you cast the spell, an additional shard or shards are released from the wand at the start of each of your turns as though you cast the 1-action version of Force Barrage. Choose targets each time. This lasts for 1 minute until you're no longer wielding the wand or until you try to activate the wand again.
That's brutally awesome.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Very nice. Do any
And
of us?
then, Oh.
Does that require proficiency in anything?
I believe, yes, you have to be able to cast Force Barrage, which is on the Occult spell list and Arcane.
So that's Adriel Linari.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you
It feels like
want
an Inari weapon to me. Yeah.
It feels like a blaster castery kind of a thing.
Yep.
Good. Oh, so this is the you already have this spell, Adriel, right?
I do have this spell already, yeah.
But this is like a special. Okay, so this is not just like a Force Barrage. It is special in that it keeps on casting the one action Force Barrage
Yeah.
for an entire minute. So
Extra
Is
force
that-
barrage.
And
Yep.
that does not take up one of your 3 actions, right? That just happens.
yes, it just
Wow.
happens.
That's like a 4th action. That's awesome.
It just works.
It's just it's they're released from the wand at the start of each of your turns. It is not you. All you have to do is tell me who you're aiming it at. But as it's a wand, it's only once a day. So,
Alrighty.
yeah. Otherwise, I just posted also the potion into chat.
Inari could
Mm,
literally
well.
look at that before any of us are done looking at the first item.
So the
and-
unusual. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. What's that?
So I can click one of these and it'll just automatically roll for me.
You have to click
Oh,
it and then click
Don't worry,
roll.
Inari already got it.
Oh, okay.
It takes Inari 3 actions. It's that quick. The quick feats are nice for this. Inari, this is a potion of flying.
Mm. Cool.
You gain a fly speed of 40 feet for a minute.
Sweet. I don't know who that'll be useful for yet. If
Could
we'll
we-
need to fly for something.
Could we drink just a little bit to get like a round of flying? That works, right?
Everybody takes a
Sure.
sip. We all fly for one round.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Woo.
Then you all
Just-
fall.
We use up all our actions passing the bottle along. It may be something that we'll find a situation where someone will need to fly, but I don't know if we need to distribute that right now.
You do have a shit ton of stuff in your party stash.
We really do. I was opening it up to see this new stuff, and I was like,
Oh, gosh.
man,
Wow.
shrinking potion, antidotes, Drakeheart mutagen.
I thought we
Shock
put the.
runes.
I thought Ruxel grabbed the shrinking potion.
Must not have. It's all in there.
Yeah. Would you like to?
No, I don't know what I would use it for.
Well, it would help with sneaking. It's harder to detect small people.
Oh, that's right.
Or is that an assumption?
I know it used to be. That is true. It used to be helpful.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
also-
you gain a +2 item bonus to stealth checks while shrunken.
That's what I thought. Cool.
But it lasts for an hour. And you become tiny size, so you have to be on the other person's square in order to attack them.
Unless you're shooting a rifle.
That's true.
No, it still is that. But your rifle's range is reduced.
Damn you!
I don't remember.
So
these.
yeah, that's all you find in these rooms. That's it.
Mhm.
Just a cool wand, a potion to fly around with, and
It-
150 gold pieces.
Real quick, I
And
don't remember these piercing wind rounds, but I don't know if how much
'em.
how
Whoever's
much
got the piercing wind should take those.
how much shooting is Ruxel doing these days?
I don't know why I think they're only specifying piercing wind because they only specify the guns to satisfy the reload thing, so that it knows
Yeah.
that you've reloaded. Rounds are rounds are rounds. They don't
Uh,
get that nitty gritty in the game.
Ooh, I'm running
okay,
low on
then I'm
rounds, so let
probably
me
fine.
take a couple.
There are 30 rounds just sitting in the party stash.
Nice round number.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Father,
I've
take
still
some
got
bullet.
I've still got 69 rounds.
Nice.
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 Uncle
Nice.
Rux, Uncle Ruxel, take some bullets.
I did.
Okay, I guess we can go into the next area.
So the claw machines.
Claw
Back to the
machine.
claw machines. Yeah.
What?
Gamba? Gamba,
yeah,
Gamba?
there is a Gamba. Are they
don't
picking
know.
out anything good from the pools here, or just junk?
It just looks like it's picking out just all sorts of stuff, junk. You're not seeing anything specific, as they're going pretty quickly filtering everything.
Oh, hey, these look like the stairs to the upstairs area.
Those do look like stairs that go up to the
Were
next
there
area.
Were there any
Actually,
other doors?
you're going
down-
through this. This is the big tunnel, and as you're getting through here, you're hearing just the waterfall. And Inari, like this square here, is the first one out, so you can see the waterfall directly behind you. Like,
What?
and it's crazy loud.
Were there any other doors down here before we travel that we missed?
The one to the north of the
This one.
pool.
Yeah,
We should
so all the way back out through the fire room again,
we should
across the catwalk.
we should probably check that first.
Oh yeah. Following Kelvin.
So we don't want to come
And
through.
just because UV wasn't here, just quick. You've done. You've checked basically everything aside from one room on the floor that you entered, and then you have not checked the roof.
Right.
So that's where you're at as far as like things that you have checked or not checked.
I can't.
And then down here, it's like everything but this door.
What was in here?
That's the control room.
Okay.
So there were a bunch of smog monsters that y'all fought.
Gotcha.
Monsters. Monster.
And what's in
Again,
this room?
Lost. That's where Gloriana is.
Okay.
That's the bottom of the maintenance shaft.
I'm gonna peek in and make sure she's still okay.
You just want to clear that bit of your map.
Yep.
Backed.
And then close the door.
You're like,
She's
hello,
dead, Jim.
click.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, man, what if Garai did enter or did open it up and she was dead?
See?
What would you do then?
Rip.
I would tell the others this is what I would do.
She's not.
But Garai would
I
be the
checked the
first
door.
suspect.
You don't see any traps?
Okay.
Whoa, hang on. Oh God. All right, I'm out of lightning bolt. Go for it.
Alright, door opens and you see a staircase going down.
Okay, so that's onward.
Hmm.
Do we want to check
And,
up first or down first?
Well, up is where we came from.
Yeah, up
We-
is where we came from.
We never checked the roof though. Is all I'm saying.
Which was 2 levels up from where we're at right now.
Right. I'm not saying we should. I was just reminding all of us.
So we're
Oh.
trying to clear this floor so what's her name can operate the controls to remove the water from the floor below us.
So yeah,
Yep.
Kelvin,
Ah.
as you're standing in that stairwell,
Okay.
you hear like water sloshing. Like it sounds like it's coming from around the bend on that stairwell.
Okay. So it should be safe to have her go to the control room now then.
I think we've
Yeah.
cleared this floor.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Adriel opens the door. Okay, so there were a few of them we missed on the first pass. Yeah, but I think we got them now. I think we should be all set.
Because
Come
you're
on
certain.
out.
You're certain you got everything?
Oh, we're pretty sure.
Okay. No monsters are going to fly through the windows and try and get me?
That is not a
You know.
promise we can make.
Stay away from
Okay.
windows then.
No
She's-
more than usual.
Well,
Let's-
wonderful. I'll operate the controls and you guys can this should be able to let things happen so that you can enter the bottom area.
Could
Do
we
you want to
remind
check the
you
phrasing
why?
there?
Get all the way to the bottom.
Why are we going to the bottom?
That's
Because
the
it's
root of the
currently-
mystery of this building. There's a
Yeah.
spider monster down there with multiple heads.
That's where it went. Okay, got it.
We want to get down there because it's currently inaccessible to us, and that just pisses us off.
I mean,
So
listen,
we gotta get down there.
I've played Myst. I understand.
That was a good one. I hate that game, but
Aw.
nothing happens. It's boring.
You read journals. What are you talking?
There's FMV, like 120 by 120 FMV clips.
Oh boy.
Which
Okay.
is better than the newer versions of those.
It's an extended Enya video. That's all that game
They
is.
made them 3D characters now. They're terrible.
So, she starts pulling a whole bunch of levers and getting things around. She's kind of flitting around the whole of the control room, but she looks like she's in control of it. And the water drains
Bloop, 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 bloop.
from the cistern. All of you that were in the cistern just now could see that happen.
Oh, we didn't have to swim to the bottom.
How far down is it from the catwalk here now?
40 feet.
Do we see anything of note now that it
Well,
is
there
drained?
was a hatch and a dead body down there, but Calvin dealt with the dead body. And
Could
the
we
hatch,
define-
I think, is somewhere around here, and it's on the wall to get out.
Could we define dealt with real quickly for me?
Picked its pockets.
That's I talked about it earlier. He swam down and
Yeah.
grabbed a lockbox, and there was a ton of money in it, and that was it.
So he didn't eat it, is what I'm asking.
No.
He didn't. No, Kelvin didn't eat the corpse. No,
Okay, okay.
Even Calvin cannot eat corpses underwater.
not this
Yeah.
time.
Not with that attitude.
Okay, and Gurnai leads the way down to
With
the
shi-
next sub-level.
With my shield up, it keeps taking the shield effect down, but just for the record.
I
So it has
Okay.
been stated. Garaideu's shield is raised.
it shouldn't be
it was
taking it down. I don't know why it's going down. So
Right.
that's weird.
I figure we can deal with the mechanics
It doesn't
later.
really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's clearly stated. Yep. I found a
and,
force field?
no, it's just the way to the
That
next
is
map.
the edge of
Ah.
the map.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
is that automatic?
Yes.
That's
Nice.
well. That's the
Awesome.
first automatic
That's
map
really cool.
transition.
Fancy.
That is. Oh, that dude. Is that a mod?
This is almost as
No.
good as video games now.
That's not a mod. That is built into the map.
That's really cool.
Wow. That is super cool.
You know.
If you had gone down the other way from the staircase, you would have been able to hit that transition there too.
you know
Ooh, a
what's
second automatic transition.
Yep.
it's great. Everything's
Oh my
great and all about that, but it doesn't automatically do the stream
I am-
that way.
I'm gonna pull.
Don't worry,
out my
I'll
weapon.
drag stream over.
I'm
I would.
gonna unsheath my weapons while we're walking down here.
Oh,
While
my
we're
weapons have been out.
No, I saw Grenai did a perception check, and I want to know why.
Yes. Yep. When I got down to the bottom of the stairs there, I wanted to listen and see if I heard anything before I let anybody pass me.
Listen.
Hey,
What
Okay.
you listening to?
listen.
The sound of soft jazz.
You hear what sounds to be just like some gentle scraping and the sound of chains kind of being dragged along the ground.
Okay. I'll let everyone know that I heard that, and then we'll enter the floor here, I guess. I presume that I will say the chains might be undead.
Dude,
Maybe mechanics.
Is it bright down here? Do I still need my light spell?
Oh,
Am
it
I the
is-
only one lighting
it
things up
is
for everybody?
extremely dark.
Okay.
Yes.
I have dark vision, so I didn't realize.
Mhm.
Yeah, Gradai's totally fine, and Kelvin's totally fine. They see things as normal, except you can tell it's dark because it's black and white, where
Well,
the light isn't being shone.
I was gonna try and be
Sean?
sneaky with the chain sounds, but if I'm a giant beacon of light, that probably doesn't help.
You can you can grab onto my belt if you want.
A quick question: is the chain sounds rhythmic, or does it sound like equipment, or is it kind of just oddball?
Or does
Does
it
it have
maybe
a
sound
rhythm?
like it sounds like it's being dragged by a zombie's leg?
Gradai didn't
That's
stop
better.
long enough to like get a full read on the pattern of the chain dragging.
Working on the chain gang going down.
So
Chain,
the
chain,
walls of
chain.
these this tunnel that you find yourself in are built of old bricks now covered in a thin layer of slime. Pipes crisscross the ceiling in these halls and lead to alcoves where they disappear into the walls. Clockwork gears wind along the ceiling, powering pumps that push liquid through the vibrating pipes. Oil drips from the gears and leaks from the walls everywhere.
This seems highly inefficient.
Clockwork.
Calvin successfully
Kelvin's
identified
interest
it
is piqued.
as clockwork.
Yes, he sees gears, and he knows. Clockwork.
His eyes bulge out comically as gears.
Uh-huh.
I would like to do a quick Bri check and see if there's any hidden religious symbolism in any of these layouts,
Okay,
or knowledge religion, which is 7 points higher.
I'm gonna say you take note of nothing in particular that's like
Sounds
straight
good to
up
me.
Bri. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
But it can only be a cursory glimpse because Inari, as you go down this hallway further, your light begins to shine on this creature
Ah,
Maybe it didn't notice.
that sees your light and it rattles its bones
Snappy.
and chains. And we're going to roll initiative.
How can that guy see anything and doesn't have any eyes?
How can you see anything? You don't have any eyes.
Oh snap!
I've got 4 eyes.
holy
Oh, okay.
buckets.
Damn, I'm questioning everything.
I hadn't even thought of that.
How do you roll initiative like this? Yeah,
Ah,
36. That's outrageous. What did I roll? Was it like a 1 again?
No, you rolled a 6.
So bad at rolling initiative. It's always below 10.
Oh,
Really
that's
you
fun.
really should get better at hitting a virtual button. Jeez.
Okay, well, here we go.
Well, sorry I took 1 step too far forward, guys.
So, first things first. This guy rattles, and he moves.
Rattle him, Dr. Bones.
That name again is Mr. Bones.
Oh, I'm not sure he has to. Let's see.
You probably got 3 or 4.
I do not like the sounds of this.
Now, this is perfect. All right. So, it you see it turn to face you, Inari,
Mm-hmm.
and its skull shoots out of the rest of its body, attached by a chain, 30 feet out, directly at you. And it tries to bite you.
Nimble dodge.
That is exactly a hit.
Cat's luck.
Cat's luck is for saves, I believe. So you will take 23 points of damage as it bites you.
Oof.
The grab on this is not action based,
Free
but I
grab?
will make it give an athletics check to see if it does grab you. It, yes, very much grabs you.
There's no way I can match that.
And then the chain begins to retract its skull back to its body, dragging you the 25 feet back to it.
Makes sense. Yep.
Oh boy.
And I'm grabbed, right?
Yes, you are currently grabbed.
I don't like that.
Actually, grab is an action, so it's still listed. So that is all three of its actions then.
With the bite was 2 actions, or did it move or something?
The skull, it didn't move. Grab is technically an action now.
One
instead
action
of
bite,
just a
one action
thing.
grab, one action retract.
No, it's actually technically a 2-action thing to do all of that.
Huh.
So
So it bites you again.
Sends an action dancing.
it's actually going
on you.
to claw at you as it brings you closer to. It holds you with its mouth and uses its claw to try and get you.
Fair.
I'm just trying to see if that applies all the map or no map, or one map, that is. It does not affect the map. So, here we go. At its second map, it tries to claw. And because you are grabbed, it hits Inari for minimum damage. All right. So that's that skeletal crocodile's turn.
That's skeletal crocodile, because there's more.
Oh boy.
Yeah, in fact, you hear more rattling as the next one
No.
moves
I don't like that.
to see what is happening.
Hey.
Sees all of you.
Hey guys. What's up?
And to move, it is squeezing currently. So, it actually is going to. What's your speed? You moved 15? 15. Yeah, I can't go there. So, it can't really do anything from here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to begin the encounter and everything. Alright, so, Adriel.
Okay, this is bad, everybody. Let's get in the fight. I'm going to start with giving everyone who hasn't gone yet an extra action with Loose Time's Arrow.
That makes my turn so much better.
Is it a full one?
So everyone
Nice.
gets an extra action this round. You
Awesome.
do need to use at least one stride, I believe it is.
Okay.
Step or stride. So
Step or stride, yep.
as long as you're moving,
Right.
you'll be fine. So that's my first 2 actions. I'm gonna go ahead and yep, got just enough movement for it. Use my step or stride, I
Stride.
should say. stride, and I'm going to go ahead and lay on hands and restore some hit points to poor Inari here. Oh boy.
That's useful.
Don't pull.
All right, that's 30 hit points back to Inari.
Take that. Take that, Inari.
Take that.
Do, please. Actually take
Hands
that.
off.
Boy,
All
you
right.
do not have a lot of hit points.
No.
30 would not take me from badly injured to almost fine.
Yeah, Inari's 8 down now.
All right.
Vrilla.
Varilla will move up. Perfect. So she moves up. Action, free move action. Action 2. She sheathes her sword. Or I should say, this is actually action 1. Sheathes her sword. Action 2. Grabs something off of her belt. Action 3. Throws it. She throws the skull bomb.
Ooh,
I did.
I like Varilla's like secondary role as the bomber of the party.
Yeah,
It's actually really fun. Like
it
you
is a
know,
pretty
'cause-
cool role.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun.
What
Posting
are you
comments like this.
throwing? What are you throwing it at? This one?
Because it,
15-foot burst.
Throw Skull does show as a 2-action manipulate, but that's if the creature's ripping it off its own body. I'm assuming it would just be a regular bomb if carried.
Yes.
You have to first attach it.
It's just a regular bomb.
I was gonna throw it there to try to catch both of them in the splash.
This one? Okay.
Well, so it's a targeted space 30 feet away from Varilla.
So that is the second range increment.
Oh, I meant this one right here. Come on, there we go.
Great, because it's
Oh, it's not the throw skull ability that I'm looking at.
yeah, it's a 15-foot burst, not like a target with splash. So
I put it right there. Oh, that's
Yeah.
5 feet. Poop. Wait. Did I miss? Oh, she still has one more move action. Boop.
Okay.
Yeah. Now she can hit that spot, no problem. Sorry for the math, everyone.
that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So these things both have a reflex save.
Doubtful.
Succeeds. Also succeeds. So
Boo.
it will, but it's basic, so we'll take half damage. So go ahead and roll that 7d6 fire damage. And did you click the use button on there
I
to
did.
eat up one of them? Okay. So they both will take half damage, and they seem to take very little of that half damage.
Biscuits.
Okay. Don't hit him with fire.
Weird. Okay. So that's all of Varilla's action, yes?
Correct. She is done.
Beautiful. All right. You hear another skeleton crocodile begin to. You hear something happen. You hear a lot of like. It sounds like just bones and chains just all crunching together.
Oh God. I don't know. I interpreted that as like them turning into one big like Voltron crowd.
Oh God!
but
Don't give him ideas.
It's Jacksonius' turn.
Eradicannon.
Okay.
The one that's in front of the first one here, I guess.
That's never gone wrong.
Well, just to be clear, there's no tanks around or anything that I can see. There's no.
Are there
I mean, there's
pools
the
of
pipes
chemicals?
that you've
There's
seen.
there's pipes. There's slime. I don't.
Yeah.
There's
You.
also-
Oh man, how
There's
many?
oil dripping off of the clockwork.
Okay, you're only taking a -2 on that.
Okay, but we already tested the fire, right? -2 on.
I mean, yeah, because you're out of range.
I tested the range.
So it's
already.
out of your first range.
Oh
increment.
shit, that's right. The Eradicannon is not the same.
30 foot. Nope, it's 30 foot. But you also do get your 10 paces and that free extra step or stride.
From our amazing Scald.
So you have 2 free movements that you can take currently.
Okay. So I have 35 feet basically. Is that right? Or is it just?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so, because you're 25 foot speed. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go here, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Now, Eradicannon.
Okay. First, let's see if you hit.
Yes. Let us do that.
No. No, a 1 is going to do it.
A little early to use a hero point.
You're thinking about it, though. I see your mind. I see your mind working.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey,
Better.
Use that.
I figured better to use it than to let it go to waste.
yeah, definitely better to not die. All right, let's do it.
See
if you hit.
Yeah, let's. Wait. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Okay.
Not a one.
That hits.
All right. Phew.
Okay, roll 1d8.
Rolling 1d8.
Fire.
This will be acid damage.
It's not fire.
All right, it's true.
Now roll the damage button on the chat log.
Rolling the. Get out of here. Get out of here, HUD thing. Rolling damage button on the HUD thing, or whatever you said.
Yep. Okay, so let's see if I can change the damage type. I cannot. So, you see it takes all 11 points of that damage.
That's great.
Okay, acid good.
And then roll me another d6
rolling
and another. Sorry, roll me first another d8.
rolling another d8. It's not more acid.
More acid. Yep. So
That's-
roll another d6
That's full
Rolling.
damage at least.
and another 2 points of damage.
Nice. Brilliant, father.
Okay, so that was one action. Still.
Yes, you still have 2 more actions.
Yeah, because the stride was free, you said.
Yep. Yeah, you're all
Uh,
good.
Okay. Reload and fire again, I guess.
Okay. That will also hit. So another d8.
Another d8.
This will be bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage. Roll damage.
Yep. $12 points.
Another d8.
Oh, Sorry. It says you see all of that goes through,
Bludgeoning also goes through.
Okay.
and another D8.
Another D8.
This is fire damage.
Oh, too bad.
Another D6.
Yep. And it takes none of that damage.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah.
Oh,
not-
well.
And
Half, right?
due to necessity, can we take a little break right now?
Yep. We sure
Alright.
can.
All right.
To necessity.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. See you
Okay.
soon.
And we are back. Jacksonius just wrapped up his turn. So, on we go to G'day Daoud.
Who
I
wanted
would.
to do a knowledge check?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Would that be religion?
Yeah, religion or an applicable lore.
Well, my lore is much. My only lore I have is Bry, so I'll go with religion. All right, that's gonna be a blind GM check, and there we go.
Okay, these you haven't seen before. They seem to be a type of skeletal hulk is the type of creature that it is. But these are special skeletal crocodiles. They seem like they're fairly unique as far as this all is concerned. It looks to be some sort of clockwork necromancy. I will let you know immediately. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, how about this? You can request, I think, 3 things? Let me just, I think, maybe 2.
What?
It's your
Favorite
quest.
color.
Quest. What?
Okay, give me 2 generic things, not specific. Like, all right, you know what? Ask what 2 things would you like to know? How about this?
I mean, things that top of my head are like any resistances and any weaknesses.
Okay, with that roll, I will give you both of them. It has no weaknesses,
Okay.
and with that roll, I will tell you every resistance it has.
Nice.
Nat 20'd that, by the
Oh,
way.
Nice.
Sweet.
It's resistant to nat 20s?
Yes.
Oh my.
Damn.
I don't want to play this anymore.
All of
Well, there
all
goes
of,
my rolls.
all of these resistances are resistance 5. Okay.
Okay.
Cold, electricity, fire, piercing, and slashing. And that's it.
Okay.
Calvin, this is your time to shine.
Needle darts is piercing, I believe. Yes. Yeah, it is piercing.
Sure is. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Although guns can do bludgeoning damage instead of piercing, right?
If it has the concussive trait, then it will do whatever one it's not weak to.
Okay. All right. So that's my first action. One moment here, quick. My
Your
dad's
first
calling
action.
me. My dad's calling me.
Dad calling is a second action.
Dad, it's 9 p.m.
To be fair, that's UV's morning, so he knows that's usually a good time to call. Let's take another look at this little beauty. There.
Oh, what a beauty.
Sorry.
Boy, it's a beaut.
With stuff going on, I just want to make sure everything was okay.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
All right,
So
second action.
second action, move my butt.
That's your free action. So what's your
Yep.
second action?
Then my last 2 actions
Ooh.
that I have effectively, I'm going to be casting. I know they're resistant, but I can hit both of them. I'll cast Electric Arc.
Okay.
So they need to give me a basic reflex save, please.
Uh-huh.
I need to hit the cast button. That would be helpful.
Yeah, there you go. Both of them save.
Yep.
So they'll take half damage.
Okay.
-5.
Right.
All right. So each of them takes 4 points of electric damage.
Oh boy, we gotta start piling in more than we are.
Yeah.
Fire and electric. Ugh.
Okay, and that's Good Eye's turn.
Yep.
You hear crunching bones and chains as another skeletal crocodile is heard in the distance.
4.
Ruxel.
Ruxel's gonna stay back here and cry.
Use your
no,
gun!
If I move to here, can I hit it from my square? Is it take up that corner right there?
Yeah,
too?
you sure you can. Yep.
All right, gonna move there.
That's your free movement.
I'm gonna double slice it.
Okay. That hits with the first one. And give me that second slice. Also a hit. Give me damage for both. Okay, one of those was much better than the other.
Yes, it was.
Oh boy. Okay, so on that first one, on your 2d4 and 2d6, out of all those 4 dice, 3 of them
I
were
rolled
ones.
a lot of ones. I saw that.
And then the other one was a 2. So you rolled a 1, 1, 1, 2.
I want to re-roll that. I want to hero point my damage.
Uh-huh. But they merged together. It's 33 points total. 16 points of slashing and 5 points of piercing. So the 5 points of piercing not going to get through.
Right.
Yeah, it'll take 23 points of damage because it resists both types of damage, right? But stacking them together is good. That's how that works. What debilitation would you like to give this guy?
Oh god, what were the choices again?
The main one that you usually hit is the enfeebled one until the beginning of your or end of your next turn, beginning of your next turn, something like that.
Yeah, enfeebled.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna look at what your other one is. I think it's reduces its speed.
10 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have one more action left.
Yep.
Can I move again?
You can do whatever you want.
Run
That's
away.
one action worth.
I'm gonna move back. 'Cause
Brave
that's
Sir Robin.
yeah.
We've got a kiter.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Inari.
I'm gonna make a DC 5 flat check to attempt to use a manipulate action while grabbed.
Okay.
I'm going to hero point that.
There we go.
Much
You
better.
did it. Nice.
The manipulate action I'm going to use is a casting of warp step. And I'm gonna teleport out of this guy's mouth.
Good call.
And into his rectum.
Do you, as a psychic, ever need to use manipulate action?
I don't know. It's got
I
the
don't-
manipulate keyword.
Right, but you're also a psychic, so I actually don't think you do.
I know I've been hit by opportunity attacks before.
That's happened. I know once, and that was when I was not. That was when I was a worse GM.
When you knew
Oh, I
less
know
about
that's hard.
psychic.
I know that's hard to
Psychic
imagine.
spellcasting. Substitute verbal components with a special mental component. Material components are substituted with somatic components.
I think somatic components still exist for psychics. I'm reading the same text.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't need to speak, but he still needs to wave his hands.
Got it. Okay.
Do a bit of the wiggle.
Yeah, there's still simple
gotta do the
movements.
wiggle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Commence the jiggling.
Look, I was trying to find a way for you to not have to hero point that. That's all.
Oh.
Okay.
Think I'm gonna need that later. So because this is amped, I teleport. And I'm gonna teleport. I'm on measuring. Like over here by Kelvin.
Beautiful. Just whomp.
And then the
And
crocodile
then
clamps its jaws, chips its
cool.
teeth, has to leave
What?
initiative order to go to the crocodile dentist.
Dentist,
Oh, and
yeah.
also,
It's like
What
that crocodile the game where you had to push the tooth down and then it would snap on your finger. The worst game ever.
yeah, ow. I don't want to play that. And part of the amp for that spell is it is one action instead of two. So I
Great.
still have two actions.
That's amazing.
It's a wonderful spell. And with my remaining two actions, other than my free move or whatever that I'm not actually going to use, I'm gonna
You-
astral.
You actually don't have the free move because
Oh.
it affects 6 targets and you were grabbed. So
Oh, okay. I see. Cool. Anyhow, I'm gonna 5-foot burst. Right here to hit both of these guys.
yeah, that's what I figured. Cool, great.
And we're gonna do Astral Rain bludgeoning. Here's the damage to dodge with a basic reflex.
Okay, and this is another amp, right?
Yep, I had to amp it to make it bigger.
Okay. So
And
that's 2 of
persistent.
your. You have 3 amps that you can do.
Yep, I'm down to 1 focus point.
Okay. That's 1 success and 1 failure. This one succeeded and this one failed. So, make sure I got that. That one's half, and that one is full. Kelvin!
All right, it's time to do a crafting check for overdrive.
Nat 20. So,
Nice.
critical overdrive.
Ba, 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 ba.
All right,
Yep.
I gotta
All right.
find critical overdrive.
No, just drag the overdrive thing onto your person, or turn it on, and you'll get to choose between regular and critical. Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
that's 1. Then gonna move up 25 feet for
Reaction.
reaction. Then I'm gonna go where Inari was,
Second action.
and then I'm gonna hit this fool.
All right.
Boom.
Maybe. Let's see. Nah, you wasted it.
I'm
You
gonna
wasted
hero
it.
point that.
You know that would have been a hit if that thing was off guard.
Evanari was still standing there.
Or,
Voxel
or
was-
yeah, if your rogue was a little more brave.
Shit balls.
Oh, that's worse. That's a failed hero point. You did it.
Drink!
Everybody take a drink. Drink.
Give me a drink, Kramer.
Give me a second here. Hold on.
If you had to finish your drink, if you were drinking alcohol and you had to finish your drink every time we failed the hero point,
I did it.
we'd all be unfortunate. Okay, so. Oh, that's Kelvin's turn. Look, you're all ready for next time. This crocodile is very displeased that it lost its prey. It was really happy to want to attack it. It's going to... Ooh, interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. This thing, like, quickly whips itself around in the same squares that it's in. And its tail whips out, striking both Kelvin and Adril. Maybe.
And a 1.
Misses Kelvin, which means it's guaranteed to be a crit on Adril. No. But it is a hit.
Pretty solid hit.
Normal hit.
Max damage, 24 points of damage to Adril. Then it will... attempt a claw attack at Kelvin. Nat 20! That's what I wanted. 42 points of damage to Kelvin.
Well,
Why did you want that?
Because I want to murder you all.
Vogel is not actually our friend.
So, that's you know, Kelvin will live forever. That's only like a third of his hit points. So, we're all good.
To be fair, they still have more than Inari's max hit points.
The next
yeah.
The next crocodile shoots its face out to bite at Varilla.
Not
It's
nice at all.
it will do 18 points of damage.
Not cool.
Let's see if the grab succeeds. What's your fortitude DC?
24.
Okay, succeeds. Drags Varilla back. Whoa! Why I got it. You don't got it.
Oh.
Stop touching it. And then as it's holding you in its mouth, will also get you with a claw. Let's make sure you're grabbed, though. There you go.
Oh.
Oh, because oh, that was the wrong one. That's the enfeebled one. You that is a crit.
35 or above.
Which this is a 35. It says it's enfeebled, but it was going off of the enfeebled one, not the one whose turn it actually is.
Yep, hands off the chess piece. We'll just not talk about it.
Hands off. What do you mean hands off the chess piece?
Yes.
40 hit points away from Varilla. Okay. And that's that guy's turn. Adriel.
All right, we're gonna start by doing some Courageous Anthem with Lingering Composition. Don't be a bad roll.
That's a good roll.
Good roll. That's a good roll. Everyone, be all inspired and stuff. There we go.
Not a critical success, but definitely 3 rounds for that one.
Oh yeah. And then I should be able to hit 2 of these creatures with a nice 10-foot burst Concordant Choir, and I should be able to avoid Varilla by placing it where I just drew it. So, that's what it's going to be.
Question: am I there? Or am I supposed to be here?
You're supposed to be here. This is why when I do the draggy, you don't do the draggy too.
I'm sorry.
Varilla needs to make a save versus Astral Rain.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Here's the damage to dodge.
What's the save?
27 basic reflex.
Okay, Rilla fails, so you're going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage from that Astral Rain.
Beautiful.
Why'd you go in my spell?
I didn't. I got pulled into your spell.
This also puts Varilla in the radius of my planned attack. I mean, I kind of want to go for it just because it's funny. Ow.
Can you move it 5 feet down?
Nope.
Then it doesn't hit both of them. It only hits one of the crocodiles.
He's using
I
us
literally
against each
cannot-
other.
I literally cannot move it anywhere and not
Listen,
hit Varilla.
I technically can raise somebody from the dead.
Theoretically.
Technically.
I mean, it's whether or not I choose to save it to potentially save Jacksonius is the question.
Oh boy. Well, Varilla, we're just gonna do it.
Varilla's just screaming as she gets just absolutely wrecked.
Rilla has 38 hit points left. Okay, I'll need a fortitude save from Rilla.
Oh, she
All right.
failed.
3 failures, so 17 sonic damage to everyone.
Yep.
Am I using my last 5th level free casting of heal?
Varilla
Quite possibly.
Is that what we're
took
doing here?
almost 100 points of damage in
Yep.
that round.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay.
Vrilla was at 116 hit points and is now at 21. So, Vrilla, it is your turn.
Varilla will scream.
Free action scream.
Was I supposed to take 17 damage?
No, you are not.
Okay.
Nope. You're all good.
Just the
Adriel
three in the back.
didn't want you to get hurt.
Oh wait, who?
Kelvin gives Adriel a thumbs up.
Everyone else though?
No. We're all
No,
fine.
no.
Oh shit.
Just
I-
Varilla.
Guys, I put the burst on
It's
the
it's a
creature,
it's a
not
10-foot
on our
burst,
group.
not a 1,000-foot burst.
Oh, I just heard everyone.
All right, 20. All right, 100-foot burst. Everyone takes sonic damage. Go.
All right, free action
Okay.
scream then.
Free action scream, and then she's going to try to escape.
Okay,
That's an athletics.
it's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, definitely acrobatics.
Or teleport. That's what I did.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see if that's going to be a critical success. Not a critical success, but a success. You are free. You wrench yourself from the teeth of this crocodile.
Well
Oops.
done.
I accidentally turned off my combat state. I'm sorry about that. You're gonna drag me back in.
Why? Why do you do that?
I went to assign statuses and then I twitched and then I accidentally turned off combat.
Okay, if you go up to the upper right hand corner
Yes.
and then right click, that's how you do it. Nice and easy.
I know, that's what I normally do. Here's the worst
Okay.
part is I'm stone cold sober. Well, okay, so she escapes. And she's just gonna book it.
She's going to read enough books to get a free personal pan pizza.
Pizza,
from
yeah,
yeah.
that sounds
Yes.
good. And a pin.
Yeah, she's gonna
Hey.
run back here.
So
Okay,
that's your
that's
second
great.
action.
Yes, stay next
then
to me.
she's
This
gonna
is actually very good.
But she's going to draw her rapier.
Okay.
If
Great.
she did not get, she was gonna activate the Thunder Helm and like get a lot of you guys caught in the blast too, just for the hell of it.
I got hit points.
You hear some movement happening.
Nah.
Nah.
Dexonius.
By the way, it was it Crocodile Dentist, I guess? That was what you were talking about?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't
Apparently.
remember the name of it. Yeah.
I had to look it up.
And you try and push them like halfway down and see if you could feel the tension on the teeth.
Can't say I ever played that one, but I recall it. The ads, I think. Okay, so this is my second turn now. So regular bullets do piercing damage. Is that correct? Okay.
That is, yeah, usually, but well, it depends on if your gun has the concussive trait. So, does the dueling pistol have the concussive trait? It does. So,
Nice.
it will take,
Full
it
damage.
would be bludgeoning damage instead of piercing damage from
Oh.
your dueling pistol.
Oh,
Which is a good thing for this.
yeah. All right. Well, let's do
Does
that then.
whatever is better for you. Of
Yeah.
piercing and bludgeoning.
And it's automatic with concussive, which is nice because
That's
if you
awesome.
have like versatile, you have to tell me
Ugh.
whether you're being slashing or piercing beforehand.
All right. Well, then that's perfect because that one's still loaded. So
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and fire with that right away.
Okay.
That sucks.
That misses.
Fuck. Okay.
You have a plus 21 to hit right now.
Excellent fake out, father.
All right. I guess I'll just reload and fire again.
You sound so happy.
I was hoping to. Well, let's hope we can at least get one hit here.
Uh-huh. That one does it. So you get a hit.
Yay.
Yay.
That-
All right. And it takes all that damage.
Nice.
And guess what, guys? It just flipped to near death. So that's gotta feel nice.
Yeah. You know who else is near death?
Yes. Yes, I
My-
do.
Yeah, my Uncle Varilla. So I'm going to use battle medicine. Is it battle medicine? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, you can battle medicine. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yep. So it's a medicine check against the same DC as treat wounds.
Yeah, just treat wounds. Just roll
Yeah.
the treat wounds.
Got it. Cool. Treat wounds. Go for 20. Treat wounds. Use assurance. I get 22
Okay.
back. That's one action, and then for 2 actions, I will use a second level heal.
Oh, a second level heal.
That is some good heal maxing right there.
He only likes Vrilla a little bit.
Well, there.
I heard you still have a 5th rank heal in there somewhere.
Yes, I do. I've just done as much healing as a 5th rank heal would be doing. They're fine.
26 hit points back.
Yeah. There you go.
I like that sound. That was cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it was really...
And I saw that there was a little bit of glowing that happened. That's cute. I like this new animation module.
There you go. You now have more hit points than Inari's max hit points.
That's all we can ask.
That's all we. That's my standard of care. That's
Have we hit the Inari threshold?
yes.
Okay. Good eye. Great job. You hear another movement of bones and chains.
I'm sure it's fine.
Roxel.
I'm going to move forward.
Yeah.
Double slice.
Okay.
Am I still locked on it? Yes, I am.
Miss on the first one.
I'm going to hero point that.
Ooh. That's much better. That's gonna hit. All right, now roll me the second double slice. Slice. Ah, very much a hit. In fact, that is a crit. So, roll me damage on that first card, critical on the second card. 19 points plus 36 points. All right. Okay. Wow, you have the rapier pistol in one hand and the piercing wind in the other. So you have a combination weapon in each hand.
But I can't do the. Can I hit both of them with double slice and fire them at the same time?
I don't know about that one. But here's the thing, okay? Yep, okay. So, firstly, the damage combines. So it is 55 points of damage that gets reduced down to 45 points of damage, and you can describe your kill.
Nice.
I hit it and it just collapses like the skull turtles in like Mario Brothers. Just crumples and makes like a xylophone noise.
Nice.
All right, very nice. You don't get your frightened bonus or your off guard bonus. Darn those crits. Okay, that's one down. Clear that playing field.
Okay, and then I will.
You moved and did a double slice. That you
That's
will
right,
end your
that's it.
turn.
That's it. I forgot. I thought we had that extra from April still, but we don't.
Nope, that was just
Oh, I should have done
one
that
round.
instead.
Well. You who knows? You could do whatever you want on the next turn. And Ari.
I unleash my psyche.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna move up to about here.
Yeah.
I'm going to restore Varilla's mind
Ooh.
Thing.
to heal her for 2 plus double her level,
Nice.
or the +1 status bonus to saving throws if she wants that instead.
Now,
Then I'm gonna sustain my astral rain. And
Rain.
as part of sustaining it, I'm gonna move it 20 feet, up to 20 feet.
Uh-huh.
And we're just gonna go about there.
Okay.
So that'll be DC 27 basic reflex for the critter, to dodge this damage. Hopefully we can dodge a little more friendly fire. That is a crit. success.
Natural 20s, so doesn't take any damage.
Okay,
It's a fast little guy.
apparently.
Apparently, kills.
All right. I am gonna move up.
Move up and touch face.
And I'm gonna double slice.
Kelvin, as you moved across that area, you saw another, what looked to be slightly smaller crocodile skeleton right there.
Could he theoretically have stopped at that square when he saw it?
If he wanted to.
I think I'm still gonna go for the big one.
Okay.
Wait just a second. I've got a feet, I think.
Or
What's it called?
I'm waiting. I'm on tender hooks.
What the
Ooh,
fuck?
he waiting.
There are.
Oh, ah.
Oh, just a little bit. Oh,
I've got-
a little bit more.
Something called Point Out, where a creature is undetected by one or more of your allies, but isn't undetected by you.
That's for invisible stuff.
That's
Oh.
just yeah,
Okay, never mind.
and that's just a regular action that everyone can do. So
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a double slice.
Hey.
There's the first one.
cool, that hits.
There's the second one.
That also hits. Give me damage for both.
There's the first one, and there's the second one.
Okay.
The double slice is where it's at.
It's very useful for getting past resistances when you are taking on something that does a lot of damage with that. Out of the 43 points of damage, it takes 41. It doesn't take any of that electric.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right, and that is my turn.
Cool. Well, you're right next to him. So, we're gonna do a bite. That 20's it.
Bosh keepers.
Remember the 5Ds for dodge?
That's 44 points of damage for Kelvin.
All right.
Then it's going to use its next action to grab you. Or attempt to. What is your fortitude DC? Fortitude save plus 10.
27.
27. Farts.
I need
it's
him to
29.
find it. I need him to find it, UV, so he learns.
Sorry.
I knew the answer to the question I was asking. You are grabbed.
Yeah.
And then he's going to, just for fun, whip you with a tail.
That does sound fun.
It does sound fun. Oh, it misses somehow. It's a little off. It's trying to configure itself and whip you with a tail while it's in the mouth. It's hard to do.
Can I
It's like
grab his tail?
Patting your head and rubbing your tummy.
Can I
Goes to
can I
hit him
grab
with
his
a
tail since he
but
missed?
then-
No.
And do a
No.
grapple Ouroboros?
No.
Oh.
Okay, that's its turn. Adriel.
All right. Courageous Anthem is still going.
Uh-huh.
To lingering composition. Adriel is going to move just a bit in order to not have to shoot through cover, and then she's going to use a telekinetic projectile with bludgeoning, picking up some stones and whipping it at that creature.
Good plan. Nope.
Boy.
Yeah, is it worth it?
I'll go for it. Why not?
Cool. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey, that's much
That'll
better.
Significantly
Much better.
All right, here comes the damage.
Okay.
Good.
Takes all 22 of those points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh, near death! Somebody kill
Near
it!
death already.
Kill it!
It's gonna be poor nearly not nearly anymore dearly departed Varilla up next.
Vrilla is going to try to tumble through its square running straight west.
Okay.
Or
You bounce off of it, but you gain panache, so that's something.
Then she's going to, whoops, not that button. Confident finisher it.
I like how I moved my astral rain to the far side of it, and then Varilla's still like, "Wait, I need to get in there."
yeah. that felt so good. It was like a back rub. It was so good.
I would love to take another 20 points of damage, please. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Pretty much, she just wanted to get that,
The panache?
the panache and to put it in flanking.
It was nearly a strategic failure then.
Yes.
That is a miss. So, you will deal half your precise strike damage. Maybe. No. No, in the card that you just did, click on where it says precise strike damage. There you go. So it will take half of that, which means it takes nothing.
Hooray!
Because it rounds down.
Yep.
I'm useless.
Oh, I wouldn't say that out loud.
Okay. Interesting. Not very smart. Okay. Jacksonius.
It's me.
It's me.
Back
It's
Jonius.
DDP.
Let's rapid reload.
Hey! Risky reload?
That's the one. Just keep forgetting the name for some reason. Sorry.
I mean, it is pretty rapid.
Yes. Well, we'll see.
Hopefully.
All right, that is a hit.
Whew.
Good call. Good call on hitting.
On hitting.
Yeah.
And it takes all 19 points of damage.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll reload and fire again.
Let's see what happens. That hits.
Dang.
Both of those hits were by 1.
Hell yeah.
And
Yay, courage.
it had 3 hit points left. So, you can describe your kill.
Sweet.
So-
I shoot and go directly between the skull and straight through the spine, all the way back to the tail, and it just collapses.
Just splat.
That's pretty fun.
That's it for me, I think.
Yep, sure is. All right, Gry, what you doing?
Okay. Well, my uncle's still pretty badly hurt. I'll start by moving. 5, 10, 15. Oh, hi. How you doing? Hey, guy.
Yeah, there he is.
Hi. All right. 20. Actually, no, wait. Sorry. They are 20. All right.
No,
so
whatever you want to do.
that's what Garai would do. I'm going to do battle medicine on Uncle Kelvin.
Yeah, huh?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Boop, and then there we go.
Max healing on that. 31 points back.
What's that? Does that put you at 72?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm then going to ignore the fact that they're immune, which I can do once per hour, and do it again.
You can ignore it all night if you want.
There you go, Uncle Kelvin. Woo!
Thank you.
Man,
That is-
31 and 29. Those are high rolls on that battle medicine. Okay. Now you can't use that temporarily immune battle medicine until the next hour. It's not per creature. It's once
Yep.
per hour. So. All right. So. Great. Adriel. You hear before you see a thunk as a skull flies out of the darkness at your face.
Wow!
Yeah, I kind of figured the thing I can sense but not see below me was going to be bad. All right.
See if it gets you. It misses.
Nice.
So that is 2 actions because it
Good
just
news,
retracts its skull back towards itself.
Good news, everybody.
And then it moves forward right next to Gurdai.
So,
That's the end of its turn. It's good when it doesn't miss. It's bad when it misses. It's real bad when it misses. Ruxel.
I saw the head come out of that like hallway, right?
Yep. You
Something
saw.
like
So
snap.
yeah, all of you would have seen this like crocodile skull just like fly at Adriel, just like bounce off the ground next to her, and then roll itself back, and then you would hear it go tunk straight towards you guys.
Does it happen to yell, "Gator over here"?
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
I'm gonna move right here.
How many hero points do you have right now?
One more than you think.
Go negative in your hero points.
Oh, I've got villain points.
Okay.
I'm moving here, but I don't see it. Is there
Right,
still something
so-
in my way?
No, it's right there. It is dark though, so it is concealed. You know it's there, and you can do an attack on it, but you will have to make a conceal check on it.
All right. How do I do a concealed check again?
Give me a d20 first. Okay, passes the conceal, and do an attack now.
Yay! Double slice.
Huzzah!
That'll do.
Give me a Okay,
Oh, sorry. I will.
that's fine. It's got to be conceal on both of them, so we'll see if this one's a hit or not. Give me that second conceal check. Okay, they both hit. So,
Okay.
crit plus regular damage. $51 points on the crit.
Jesus. And where'd that one go? There it is.
On your 2d6 of sneak attack damage, you rolled 2 6s. So
Yep.
that was max sneak.
So sneaky.
And because that was your rapier pistol, it has deadly d8, so
Nice.
it added an extra d8's worth of damage. That's why that did what it did. So 51 plus 15, 66 total points of damage. It will take 56 of that. I bet that still feels terrible. Then, do you want to lower its speeds or make it enfeebled?
Enfeeble it.
Great. And then, because you crit with the rapier pistol, it is now off guard until the start of your next turn, meaning it is off guard to 2 ranged attacks currently.
Only ranged attacks?
Well, on top of being off guard because Rexel's right next to it.
Got it. Got it.
So that
Okay,
is the end of my turn.
did I cover everything of your little damage cards? Yes. So that was a great turn, Inari.
Okay. I am going to move forward
Yep.
about this far, and
You can currently see it now.
I can see it. I can see claws. I'm gonna restore the mind of Adriel and Virilla.
Oh, you don't want to bring the astral rain over to that crocodile that you
I
can
can
see?
move it 20 feet, so
Oh.
I don't want to just put it on top of my whole party.
I think that would be fun. I think you should try it. See what happens.
So yeah, instead of that, I'm gonna do my restore mind play on Virilla and Adriel. Apply healing 20, and then I'm gonna let my spell effect expire.
Okay.
Yay, healing.
I don't know what it is with this map, but my edge of the screen scrolling has me constantly looking at a black screen.
Weird.
Huh. I
That's all.
don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. That's a bummer.
It's okay.
Quells.
All right. I am gonna target this little butthead and do a good old double slice.
Okay, as you are across the corner from him, I did some extra reading.
Wow.
It will get lesser cover, but that's just -1,
Oh, yeah.
basically.
I'm going for it.
Yeah. Go for it. I'm just
And
letting you know.
And it's off guard, but it's also off guard, which is
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's going to be a crit.
Nice.
And the second one.
Fuck it up.
Just a regular old hit.
Boo.
So
Zero
roll me a
point.
critical damage and a regular damage. Okay. So 66 points of damage.
Can I use opportunity?
Hold 1 second. 1 second. First, let's see where it's at. Okay. I just wanted to clear the damage first. Now, would you like to opportune backstab?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please. Ow, my
Means-
back.
You cannot nimble dodge.
Dimble notch.
Oh yes, UV, you weren't here last time. There's a little extra module that I have currently that when you use your reaction, it shows that you used the reaction by putting the little reaction symbol onto your token.
That is so nice.
Then when you get to your next turn, then you take off that one. I think you have to manually take it off for now, but like that,
Still.
it helps keep
Yeah.
track of your reactions.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so give me that attack roll, Ruxel. That it will hit. Damage, 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 damage.
Damage.
Okay. And it. You can describe your kill, Ruxel.
Huzzah!
Kelvin, want to join me on this kill? Should we double like I stab it
Team
and
up.
then it doesn't go all the way through and I just step back?
And Kelvin knocks his hammer into the pommel of your rapier.
Yes.
Ooh,
Nice. That's
I like that.
teamwork.
This is super like anime shit.
Yeah.
Scale for that
What combo
suggestion.
strike?
For that suggestion of the combo, give yourself a hero point, please.
Yay! Will do.
Love it. Love it. Okay. Kelvin, I think you still have one action left.
I still have one action. Shit. Let's see. Do we want to go further down?
Further up or further in?
Yeah. Like.
You
up
could do a
this way?
perception. You could do a perception check to see if you can figure out where the sound's coming from.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I'm gonna do that. If I
Yeah, man.
click.
That's your seek action there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not sure where it's at.
All right.
All right, Adriel.
Okay, so we hear other stuff, but don't know where it is exactly, huh?
Yes. And I think
That's-
this is your last automatic round, right?
It is, yeah. So I will toggle that back on. Where specifically did Kelvin seek again? Or was it an auditory seek? He wasn't doing a visual seek?
Yeah, it was an auditory. Mhm.
Okay. Well, I guess Adriel will step ahead and see if there's some fog of war. Okay.
Yep. You see what you see.
Adriel will point out and say, "Guys, think it's over here." And well, since I'm there and alone, and I don't have a one-action ranged attack, I'm gonna raise a shield.
It's smart. Smart,
A
smart,
magical
smart.
shield.
Smart, 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 smart.
Smart, 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 smart.
I think
Gorilla.
that's the first time I've actually used the point out action. We
It's
talk
yeah.
about it a lot, but it's an actual action to do so. So yeah.
There's in the Abomination Vaults campaign that I've been running, wisps are a thing that happen all the time. So point out gets a lot of action there, as the Davy and UV can attest to.
See.
Yes. So you moved and then moved back?
100%, just burning my turn. No, I was gonna like, oh, I should flank this, and then I'm like, I should really stumble through.
Panache is nice.
So you're tumbling
Right.
through Garai.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to tumble through this dude.
I always forget that Varilla can see in darkness with full color. Like,
Yeah, you guys are
Nice.
talking about how dark it is, and it's just like, man, this is. It's
I know. I was like, what? I was very
I-
confused.
I can't even see it. I just see the wavy lines that sense something is there.
yep. The little bit of like that's the noise bubble essentially. Varilla you get through. So get through on the other side. Give yourself panache.
Get on through to the other side.
And then.
Though I think that's 2 movements.
Yeah, that would be 2 movements. Then she's gonna go ahead and just try to smash.
Okay.
I'm a
Wait.
A
smash.
confident smash or just a regular smash?
Becky.
A fairly confident smash.
Oh,
Never
okay.
smash.
I'm a smash.
Okay.
Backing up smash.
That is a hit. Give me confident finisher damage. Make sure that trigger is clicked on.
That should be. It says that it is.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of D6s.
Yeah, I gave him the D.
All right. It resists 5 points of that 30 points of damage, and you are out of panache.
And
Well, you're
now-
right next to it, so. Here's a bite.
Ow.
I regret my life.
It hits you for 17 points of damage. It attempts to do a grab. Vrilla is all about not learning her lesson. What's your fortitude DC?
Oh, come on. It's 24.
Oh, okay. Well, nom 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 nom. You are grabbed. And well, it's just gonna do that like little claw guy at you.
Bunny kicks like a cat. And it's hit.
Yeah. I think that wouldn't have been a hit if you. No, I think it would still be like exactly a hit if you weren't grabbed. So another 25 points of damage for you.
That's okay.
Holy
I
cow,
damaged it.
Varilla.
I damaged it. I'm just
Vrilla
gonna come
really likes to get eaten by skeletal crocodiles. Jacksonius, you saw Varilla disappear into the darkness, and then you heard a lot of chomps and screams.
Okay.
I bet she's doing great.
I do want to point out that she is incredibly vocal, so yeah, she would be screaming and yelling nearly constantly.
Not again! Oh god, the teeth! Oh god, the teeth!
You hear like she runs over there, she's like, "Time to die, asshole! Oh god! Oh shit! Ow, it hurts!"
Why
Whoa.
don't I learn my
It's just like
lessons?
Varilla. Every
Oh,
time
God.
she fights.
Yep.
Feel free to act that out when that happens.
Why is it happening again?
Oh god!
All right.
Oh god! Why did I do this?
So that
I never think ahead.
so that was one turn, and all I
Uh-huh.
can see is the little blurry blob. So I think I need to take
Yeah.
a few more steps.
So no. If you can see the blurry blob, then you can see it. It is concealed to you.
And that means it's a
So it's a flat check that you're gonna have to hit in order to hit it.
Much
Like when we were
my-
fighting the specters.
It effectively has a percentage chance not to be hit.
okay. Do I do that before I?
Yeah. So roll a d20 if you're doing an attack.
Well, I think I have to reload first.
sure. Either way, you're going to have to roll a d20 to see if you hit it or not.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That's so that will be a success on the concealment.
Cool.
Now roll an actual strike. All right, that is a hit.
That was cool.
Give me damage. Oh, the little animation there?
Mm-hmm. Has it been doing it the whole time and I haven't noticed?
Just for this episode.
Gotcha.
13 points of damage.
Pretty good.
Takes it all.
That's my turn.
All right. Good eye.
All right.
You suspect that Varilla definitely doesn't need your help and isn't in need of healing, because why would Varilla continually do what she does?
Yeah. Why would she use up all of my resources? That'd be silly.
She's fun to play, but sometimes she's useless. I'm sorry.
She's not useless. You just, you know, like to leave yourself right next to the monsters.
I was like, he won't hit me for that much damage.
Uncle Varilla, I remind you that I do not tumble. And then I will attempt to smash.
Nice attack. You do have a hammer.
Yep.
We're a pretty hammer-heavy party. 32 is going to definitely be a hit. All right, it takes all that damage.
Hooray! And then I shall raise my shield.
Great. Good call.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hunter Ruxel.
Okay.
Ooh, it did automatically.
Yeah,
It
I noticed it.
Yeah. All right. I wasn't sure if that was a setting or not that I could have done, so it looks like I did.
All right, I am going to here, and then
I got it for you, UV.
Oh, okay. Thank you. There we go.
move here
Wonderful.
and try to conceal.
Yep, give me that flat check.
Yeah, conceal, don't feel.
Okay, you succeed on the flat check.
Okay, I want to double slice at it.
Okay,
Want me to
so
ride-
remember, it'll be a strike, then another conceal check,
Yeah.
then another strike. In fact, if you want, you could roll the second conceal right now. Okay, so you are not going to hit on that second one.
Okay. Can I hero point that since I still have one?
You sure can.
I'm going to do it. And come on, you
Drink!
son of a.
Failed hero point. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so I will not double slice.
Well, you are still double slicing. This is going to take your 2 actions. It's just that first one hits, so you're good.
Yeah, I meant I meant the second hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just failing too.
Yes.
All right, damage.
Exactly enough to kill it, I bet.
Minimum damage.
Wow.
Not
Snake eyes. Snake eyes on the D4. It takes 4 points of damage.
Even though I'm right next to. Oh, I didn't have it clicked. That's why. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So roll me the 2d6.
Two.
Okay, so it will take 3 of that. No. Yes?
Maybe.
Double checking. No, it takes all of that. Okay.
Yay. That's my turn.
All right. Great. Inari.
I'm gonna move up Start here.
You see
can't-
tunnel going to yourself.
Yeah, okay. Can't see any bad guys, so we'll keep on moving.
And now you see the edge of a bad guy.
Okay, to my southwest.
Right there.
Cool.
I can see it now.
Um,
You're like,
my psyche is no longer unleashed, and I'm
And you're
stupefied.
stupefied.
And
That's just one round that you're stupefied, yes?
2 rounds.
2 rounds, okay.
Stupefied with 1 for 2 rounds.
Ooh.
Badly injured. Let's blast it. We're gonna hit it with the imaginary weapon. Nari imagines a giant hammer. And we gotta use our amp to warp space. So this is our final focus point.
Wait, so your psyche's no longer unleashed and you're stupefied, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I gotta
so
do a flat check or something to cast a spell.
we'll remove that. We'll turn on the stupefied.
Oh, and then it'll come up when I try and do it.
Yeah. At least it should. Okay.
Yep.
There you go, and you can see the stupefied in the chat card there. Ah, no problem. No problem for you whatsoever. All right, roll the attack.
Yep. Oh, I meant to target the guy.
Okay, that is a hit.
Nice.
It takes all 33 points of damage.
Yay.
Psychic blaster casters.
That's me.
All right, Quells.
Okay. I move over here. Oh wow!
You
And
see what you
there's that-
see.
I see the Kraken.
Crocodile.
Crocodile. I'm gonna throw my hammer
Uh huh.
and yeet.
Is it your special hammer or your not special hammer?
I don't remember. I
That's
think
a
it
miss.
was my.
Plus one section returning.
They both have returning.
Yep.
Okay, good. Chuck the one without returning. Screw it.
That one misses and peers back in your hand.
And then I throw my hammer again. This time the special hammer, I think. Shit!
And you miss again.
Fuck!
Critical miss that time. It careens
Ugh.
off like 7 walls and then back
Boing,
in your
boing,
hand.
boing, boing, boing. Missing
Bonks
it
me in the
somehow
head on the way
entire
back.
time. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well,
Oh, that was fun. Adriel.
Oh,
what a
I
great
really
diversion.
thought y'all would have killed it by now. I'll be totally honest.
Hey, I tried.
Boy, I can barely see it, but I can. I
Uh-huh.
can see it. So
You can.
I'm gonna courageous, and I'm gonna telekinetic projectile it through all this cover.
PKP.
Over Calvin's head. Through Ruxel's legs.
Through Ruxel's body.
Yeah. The body. Yeah.
Round the world, nothing but net.
I thought we were doing a yo-yo thing.
Ooh.
That hits.
Watch the
Right.
dog.
Nice.
Jimmy
nice,
did damage. It's so many dice now.
It is. It's really fun to roll a lot of dice.
It takes all of that
Five.
damage.
Oh, it's still alive, everybody.
It
It's
had only
still
just
alive.
gotten to near death.
I see. Now it's near death.
Yeah,
Now it's
it's
super
closer,
near
Kill
death.
it.
nearer to death. Yep,
Kill
Verla.
it.
Well, Verla is going to try to kill it.
Yep. Good luck, Uncle.
nice.
All right, okay. A natural 20
Nice.
might do it. Though you have no panache.
I have 0 panache.
Are attacks manipulate actions? I feel like they are, right?
I would think so.
No, because then you would get opportunity attacks if somebody attacks you.
Well,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
attacks
yeah.
are, but if you like, yeah.
Yep. We're all good. Okay, cool. All right. So 34 points of damage. Ruxel doesn't have to worry about using that opportune backstab, as Verilla can describe her kill.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she's clamped in this thing's jaws, and she takes her rapier and then just smashes its skull right up between the eyes ish, or right under the eyes with the pommel.
Somewhere
Breaking
around
the
the
skull.
eyes.
Yeah, in the
So,
eye
just
region.
pummeling it in the eye country zone area region.
The occipital lobe.
A lobe, you're occipital.
Buy me
And-
dinner first.
No, he didn't.
Stupid lobes.
The skull cracks open underneath that pommel strike,
And there's a Kinder toy inside.
and it collapses. Those are illegal in Alkenstar.
Aw, dang.
Choking
Think
hazard.
of the children.
Our children will eat it too quickly and choke. Choke
Government.
The joy.
Yeah, the little large Alkenstari kids will.
Yeah.
We need to
eat
be
it too fast.
kinder to our kinder.
Well, that was something.
That was Verilla, Adriel. You find yourselves directly in front of a 10-foot wide steel door built into the wall of the tunnel. There.
Is it a gun?
Oh. Is that to the?
You? Is it to
Right
the
here.
left?
Oh, right next to us. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
So it's these two squares wide.
Yep.
Oh, this place is mazy.
And then over
Wow.
here, you guys see that there's an open gate. It's another like it's wide open, and it leads into what looks like that cistern area. And Verilla is still pretty injured.
Yes, I will start doing between combat healing.
Poor Varela.
Brilla is just a glutton for punishment.
I think there's 4 people that you can be treating wounds.
That
Some
is correct.
people completely unharmed.
All right.
7 points of healing to the 4 that need it.
Cool.
Full health.
So are those doors / gates kind of like bulkheads, like watertight?
What's that putt Varilla at?
Yes, this one seems to be
Okay.
like a watertight bulkhead sort of situation.
94 to 116.
Inari, you spot what looks to be a normal door down here to the southeast.
Yeah. I saw the little icon for that.
Yep.
I don't want to really run off by my own again.
There's a searing restoration for Varilla.
Ow.
Be good.
Roll me that flat check and see if like you need to wait that 10 minutes. Though I guess you could have done it right at the beginning on Verilla, because she
Yeah.
needed it the most.
Yeah, I did that right away.
All right, we'll say that so that you have your unstable action back. Okay,
Do we want to spend another 10 minutes so I can get Varilla topped up?
Virilla's down 1 hit point, so
I didn't think it was worth it. I just want to double check with everybody so I wasn't making the decision.
did you hear that, Davy? Virilla's not worth it.
I know. I'm used
I didn't think Varilla was worth it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever hid this fact, really. That's
So yeah, there's all this just water slime just kind of muck that you guys are just kind of going through now
Delicious.
in these tunnels.
Trash me.
And yeah,
This is
Inari, as
where-
you get closer, this is definitely the bottom of the cistern.
This is where Calvin was swimming around.
Yep,
Gotcha.
this is
Wait,
the
is
hatch that he had seen.
Gotcha.
I was like, is this the
Oh,
other side of the hatch?
Yep,
Yep.
we're on the other
Right.
side of the hatch.
So
So we
Um,
didn't need to have him almost drown.
that's
just-
correct.
He was totally fine.
Yeah, he was. He was totally fine.
I was
Could you
swimming
imagine-
laps.
Fighting those croc things in the water. God.
Oh.
They would
Oh
have
yeah, that would
drowned
have
us.
been bad. Ooh, there's the regular door down here.
Yeah, so
Yep,
this is where the
That's
regular
what I had
door
pointed
is.
out earlier. That's
Yeah.
what Inari had spotted.
You want to do the regular door before the fancy door?
I think so.
Sure.
I'll check for traps.
Well, the fancy doors, yeah, the big bulkhead.
The big,
There.
the big one. Yeah.
Blind GM, perception. There you go. Checking for traps.
You don't notice any traps. I will say you do hear like what sounds to be like metal moving, like clockwork moving. You're made of slightly clockwork and
I am.
are a follower of Bry, so
Yes.
you know what clockwork gears sound like. You hear that coming from the next room.
How's
There
it?
are clockworks there. Perhaps a relative. Prepare yourselves. There are clockworks on the other side of this door.
Woo!
Are you sure it's not
Okay,
Kesha's
let's
hit single TikTok?
Oh boy.
No. I am sorry, Uncle. I do not have this in my knowledge database. If everyone is ready, I raise my shield and open the door.
How
Ready.
bad could it be? Nothing made of clockwork has ever been bad in this adventure path.
Never.
Okay. You open the door. Good eye. Do you enter?
I first wait. Then I'm gonna make another perception check now that the door's open to see if I can kind of pinpoint where that sound is coming from.
You don't need to pinpoint it. You can
Oh, okay.
see like
Oh.
these gears in
Oh,
front
those are
of you.
gears. Those are gears. Got it.
There's gears, in fact, lining the walls as well. You see that that's all moving, and that's all clockwork moving.
Fascinating. I will then enter in once like nothing jumps out at me.
So you see even more, like this impossibly complex array of gears and cogs fill up this cramped space. The top layer of cogs are mostly horizontal, creating a patchwork floor of rotating wheels. A number of large vertical gears also jut from the floor, creating a series of dangerous obstacles that obscure portions of the room.
The parkour challenge?
Yeah, this is all these gears are spinning, and with how things are kind of tricky to move around, you have to move at half speed in order to stay stable.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this where I can finally use
If-
acrobatics or something?
Well, if you want to move at full speed, you can attempt an acrobatics check to nimbly leap from gear to gear.
Jacksonius, do it.
Yeah, sure.
You're
Yeah.
the best, Father.
Can't
I
like
feel like
reflex.
this is not Adriel's jam.
This is also not Garai's jam.
Yeah, Jacksonius, wherever you want to move, you can nimbly leap to.
Oh, nimbly bimbly. Let's see here.
Get up on that high one.
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll.
Wow. Hey guys, how you doing down there?
I clap.
Can I roll to go with him? I just don't want him up there by himself.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright, if I do this wrong, pardons. That's wrong. Don't ignore that. Would it be your balance?
It's just an acrobatics check. It's you're moving. You can move full speed there.
Okay, well, if everybody else is doing it,
So, Ruxel's not even in the room yet, though. So
Mm.
But it should have been in blind, shouldn't it have been?
I think it would be clearer if you failed in this instance.
it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Like I'll let you know if you fail. Or
Hit-
critically
hit-
fail.
The hit point loss will be obvious.
Yeah, what if this is where we just watch several of our party members just fall and take the massive damage rules as they're crushed between two like 300-ton gears, taking like
Well, I do also
1,000
have
points
catfall.
of damage.
Cat falling gracefully right into a grinder.
Okay. So pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, right?
Glad we got to see this on the tour.
Ruxel Jacksonius, you see light coming from the east.
Okay. Well. Oh.
Don't go into the light.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
from where you're at, you start moving towards the light, and you hear as some zombies that were hidden behind vertical
Shafts.
cogs
Okay.
begin to make their way out
Well, we didn't go too far.
to attempt to attack you.
Big glowing radioactive zombies.
This is not good.
Are these glowing ones, or what do we got?
Yeah, the ones that you see.
There's a lot of
Okay.
lot of permission being lacked here.
They are
Yeah.
they are glowing.
Okay.
There's one.
Well, the
What's
beautiful
everybody
thing
rolling?
is,
Oh.
I can go back just as fast as I got up here, right?
And then okay.
Oh, I'm definitely pushing some zombies in some cogs.
I will need initiative still from Garai, Ruxel, and Adril.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad.
You're okay.
Initiative. There we are.
And it is extremely loud in this room. That's something that you should like
What?
understand here. Like the cogs turning and everything. This is all just moving, clockwork ticking, and we are all set to go when we continue this next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, which we'll might have to decide when that is still.
Yeah, we'll figure that out because one of us, at least, cannot go in 2 weeks. So we'll figure that out and we'll get that going next time. So, all right, yeah, that's it. Be prepared for this zombie attack.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Thanks, thanks for running.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for flying.
Thank
Thanks for playing,
you.
everyone.
Have a
Bye.
great night. Bye
See you later.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, buddy.